Yo, what's going on? I'm older, and I'm saying that because, like, when I was growing up, we had a lot of advantages that you all in this generation don't have. Straight up. And one of them, as far as being black, that is, was we had black leaders. We had people that, would lead us in the right direction. And, our music, our culture, hip-hop culture, followed the leaders. Leaders such as Louis Farrakhan, Khalid Muhammad. At the time, now that we know, that Dwight York, also known as Dr. Malachi Z. York, is in jail and he did a lot of atrocious crimes. But at the time, we had Dr. Malachi Z. York, and the list goes on of people that were teaching us, that was leading us in the right direction, and the hip-hop culture embraced those leaders. Several rappers, rap groups as well, have talked about, definitely Louis Farrakhan and the likes. When Louis Farrakhan had the Million Man March, it was pushed and promoted through the hip-hop culture. We had hip-hop acts that was conscious. It was talking about, black issues and how great we were and are, such as Brand Nubians, KMD, Tribe Called Quest, De La Soul, and the list goes on. KRS-One and Boogie Down Productions. The list goes on. But here in 2023, y'all don't have that, man. Y'all don't. And even like leaders before us, black groups before us, or organizations before us, such as the Black Panthers, Malcolm X, Marcus Garvey, and the list goes on. We studied that. We studied them. Yeah, true indeed. We weren't, alive at the time that they existed. But, we studied that. We studied them. Fred Hampton. We studied them. But you all don't have that. And that's what's missing in the hip-hop culture. That's what's missing far as dealing with the black race. And that's part of the reason why you see the decline of the black race and you see the youth especially going through what they're going through. Real talk. They lack the knowledge. And the reason why they lack the knowledge is because they don't have anyone that's there to lead them in the right direction. Like we did. Now, let's just be real. Who you want to say that's a black leader right now? Please. And don't mention any politicians, because politicians can be what? Bored. Who you going to mention? Polite? Polite got a court date February the 3rd. He's being accused of touching a minor. And they have the physical evidence to prove it. Who you gonna say, Barack Obama? I think Barack Obama was a detriment to our community. He got the black vote, and once he got the black vote, as usual, the Democrats bounce on a nigga until the next 4 years comes up. The end of that term, their term. And then they go back to what? The black churches and the community. And get his old speech, this old time, Sambo coon speech to get everybody riled up again. And then once they get the vote, they out. And that's real talk. So I'm just trying to understand, where are your black leaders now? That's what I want to know. Where are they? Where's the knowledge? Who's doing the knowledge? We had organizations like the Nation of Gods and Earths, or rather the 5% Nation. We had the Nubians. We had the Black Hebrew Israelites. This is in the 90s. We had the Nation of Islam. We had the Moorish Science Temple. And I know some of you all are going to say, well, man, what are you talking about, Langston? These people are still around, or these organizations are still around, rather. And I know, but they are not as prominent as they were in the 90s. It's a difference. Real talk. Louis Farrakhan is on his way out. And I'm going to tell you one thing about the leaders that we had in the past, right? And now these leaders, that they're still alive. Some of them are still alive. You know what I'm saying? One thing that I don't like about these particular leaders nowadays, they don't want to give up their position of power. So at this point in time, Louis Farrakhan should be handing over the position of power to someone else. He's on his way out. But he's still trying to hold on to that rope, as Dr. Malachi and the Nubians would say. And the same thing for us dealing with the Nubians. Your man is in jail. Last time I seen a picture of him, oh, he looks atrocious. I see why y'all are like painting pictures, you know what I'm saying, of him. And making him look all healthy and, you know what I'm saying, stocky and built. But that's not how he really looks. I've seen the latest picture of him in prison. He got a bald head, his teeth is messed up, and he raggedy, straggly beard, and the man is 70, if I'm not mistaken, 78 years old. And I don't see him getting out of that Supermax prison that he's in anytime soon. Straight up. That man has been in jail, in prison for at least about 20 something years. Close to 20, about 20, hold on, about 21 years going on. And it's like, yo, man, that the ego and the arrogance of this man. You're guilty of what you did. The crimes that you committed, facts, big facts, you're guilty. You still have people believing in you, though. Why not relinquish that power? Give it to someone that can do something with the organization. Maybe turn it around for the better, for the good. And see, some of your sons, man, I don't even want to talk about them. We're not talking about giving it over to your sons because, hey, let's just be real. I don't think that they're the best candidates. They're not fit for the job. You got one of the sons that's going around, I don't know, putting white flour in his beard to make him look old. So I say that to say this. At the end of the day, I'm gonna tell you what the real black leaders are. Who your real black leaders are, as far as dealing with black people, specifically, the youth, and that's the rappers. That's real talk. Whether they be for the positive or negative, that's real talk. Your rappers these days are your black leaders. And I know it. I can see it as plain as day. Whatever the rappers talk about, whatever they tell, the listeners to do, that's what they do. So if the rappers is on lean If the rappers are popping Percocets, perks as they call it, if the rappers are misusing and abusing their women, if the rappers are wearing their pants hanging down, the pants hanging down their ass, that's what everybody else is doing that listen to these rappers. Real talk. And I don't want to hear that, well, the white man this and the white man that, and you know what I'm saying, the powers to be, and this, that, so forth. Let me tell you something. One thing that I know for sure, I've been on this planet long enough to know this. You have your own mind. And you can't tell me that it's a motherfucker walking around with their pants sagging, popping perks, and sipping on lean, that they don't know any better. That they don't know that the shit that they do is not healthy. I don't care what you're going through. Let me tell you something. I've been through it all. I ain't gonna say all. I'll put it to you like that. I've been through a lot. And I managed to make it through. Us black folks, we can endure a lot. So don't give me that shit like we don't have our own mind. What? I put it to you like this. Let's just bring it out like this. Make up your mind. Either we some strong black people or we not. Because at times you want to say, I'm not saying you per se out there that's looking at this video. I'm just saying at times we, as black people, want to talk about how strong we are. But then we do some weak shit. Or we say some weak shit like, oh, well, the white man got us held down and the white man, nah, man, get out of here. If you so strong, can't nobody hold you back or hold you down. That's real talk. But see, in the black community, we got this big word called accountability, that we don't hold anyone in our race. We don't hold anyone accountable for anything in our race. Matter of fact, for every negative thing that in our race that we do, we glorify it. Straight up. You know that there's rappers out there that are getting awards? Listen to their music. Yo, I'm about to keep it $150 with y'all. I thought 21 Savage was gonna be, you know what I'm saying? Was gonna be like, this not positive rapper, nothing like that. It's just, I've listened to a lot of his interviews, and I'm like, yo, man, this guy, he's young, but he makes a lot of sense. You know what I'm saying? He's young, meaning that his rhymes and stuff like that. He's still talking about, shooting and the regular stuff, but in his interviews, he's making a lot of sense, and he's gonna come around. He's gonna be like that. He's gonna be that Sonny Red turned Malcolm X. And then I listened to what he's talking about. The latest thing he was talking about on I forgot the damn name of that shit that everybody be on. You know what I'm saying? And he was like, yo, he was talking about this Chicago guy and some he's like, yo, y'all all get murked and this and that. I'm like, yo, what? You're talking real reckless. But let's just keep it $150. You got 21 Savage. You got Drake. Look at the extremes. You know what I'm saying? You got 21 Savage that talk about murder, shoot him up, thug. Then you got Drake is all feminine. You know what I'm saying? They definitely have emasculated him if he weren't emasculated in the first place. Like, come on, your rappers are just, they have no substance. They don't have any substance. King Von, y'all love this man. And last I checked, the FBI has claimed that King Von put a hit out on, what is it? FBG Duck. But these are the guys that get awards, you know what I'm saying? or should I say get rewarded for sonically putting out poison to our people. These are the ones that get that are welcome into the award shows, white award shows. And they're giving them a trophy for pushing and promoting black genocidal music. Which is crazy to me. And please, don't put it in the comment section. Don't talk about how there's positive rappers out there, you know what I'm saying, and that are doing this and doing that and blah 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 blah. Wah 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 wah. They ain't enough. They're not enough. And I've listened to some of these positive rappers, and they could be bought. So-called positive rappers, they could be bought out too. Straight up. Let's just be real. Seriously, and I'm gonna put him on. You know what I'm saying? On that chopping block. I'm gonna put him on it. Look at Joey Badass, positive rapper, and now he plays a drug dealer on whatever that damn TV show is. Straight up. I really do wish, in my opinion, I really do, I wish that Capital Steez was still alive, that he didn't commit suicide, because I think he would have been the one that would have been the positive, you know what I'm saying, rapper. And he would have been the one to lead the youth the right way. I already knew, like, when they came out, listen, let me tell you something. When Joey Badass and Capital Steez and Pro Era and all of them, when they came out, at the very beginning, I was listening to them and I was following their vibe when they were in high school. The first interview they did, I was there. And I saw it. I was like, okay, this guy right here, Joey Badass, Capital Steez, this guy Joey Badass, he's gonna be the one that's gonna love that limelight. He's gonna be the one that they could be able to manipulate. This Capital Steez dude, something different. But y'all don't have no damn real black leaders. All your black leaders are fucking rappers. Or should I say, drug heads. All your black leaders that are rappers are addicted to some type of drug. Don't know shit. Hardly can fucking read. Ignorant as hell. You know what I'm saying? No practice, no type of discipline. Where they gonna be a role model? Role model, they are a negative role model. They ain't a positive one if they are a role model. To anyone. You know? So, yeah, man, I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. And some may say, well, yo, man, why don't you, be a black leader towards the youth? Nah, that's okay. That's okay. Y'all ain't gonna crucify me and nail me on the cross. It ain't gonna happen. Y'all ain't gonna sell me out or rat me out. You know what I mean? Yo, this is the generation of motherfucking Master Splinters. Real talk. This is the generation of Mickey Mouses. Real talk. That's real talk. And you know the sad part about it is you all will sell out your own without the cheese. For real, they don't even have to give y'all cheese. Y'all just be selling it out, snitching. It's just for the hell of it. Damn, I mean, you are a rat. That's a fact. But at least, you know what I'm saying, get that cheese. I can understand that if you snitch out on me, you know what I'm saying? Or you know what I'm saying, you turn against me, and you made a couple meals off of it. But these motherfuckers are snitching to say, yeah, for the hell of it. You know, some may say, well, they, you know, in the YSL, you know, in the whole Young Thug thing, they snitching to get themselves out of prison time, you know. And the crazy thing about it, when you really look at that shit, at that whole court case shit and Young Thug and all of that, it just seems as though that, in my opinion, if they all would have just stuck together and stuck to the same script and just didn't bulge, shit might have been a little bit different. Shit might have gone a little bit different. But the minute they had the opportunity to put somebody on the court, like Young Thug is the one that everybody's pointing the finger at. The minute they had the opportunity to just, their friend, their brother, you know what I'm saying? This guy probably gave him money. This guy probably smoked with him, drank with him. Judas, Young Thug didn't even realize he was surrounded around a whole bunch of Judases. Y'all got it bad, man. And there ain't no turning back. Real talk. I'm just glad that I was fortunate enough to, you know, be, you know, come up, you know, in the 90s to experience what I experienced. You know, I try to do my best to, you know, direct the youth without any type of physical harm, you know, put towards me, because I'm not putting my neck on the line for people that I know ain't gonna do the same for me. You know what I'm saying? So I do what I can on YouTube, but for the most part, man, I'm not dying for you niggas. It ain't gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? I do what I can to spread the knowledge, but other than that, that's that. You know, it is what it is. My name is Langston 2092. I want you to like, comment, subscribe. Definitely share this video. I'm out.